What's up, sports fans? I'm Rene Garza Jr.,
And I'm Freddie Guevara.
and welcome to another episode of Tailgate 956, a show that covers sports across the Valley and the Lone Star State. Now, before we begin today's show, here's a shout out to our sponsors. Apogee Comics, the best in independent comic books. If you're looking for a great read, make your next comic book Apogee. Visit Apogee Comics on all their social media and on their website at www.apogeecomics.com.
And Rick's Auto Shop for all your auto repair needs.
Located on Indiana Street in Brownsville.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
How about them Astros?
oh man, how many days are left? Oh wait, it's already opening day. It's already opening weekend. Oh,
It's here.
as you can tell.
Someone's very excited.
Oh yeah, it's excited and ugh. But before we get in that, let's cover a little bit of Valley sports. How
You
about
got
that?
it.
Yeah. The UTRGV baseball team, those boys have been on. Yeah, the last game they lost against Utah Tech, unfortunately, but they won the series though.
Lost the battle, but won the war.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm expecting good results when they face up against the Arlington Mavericks.
Man, they're doing just great. I
Yeah.
mean, they're doing great. They're dominating. I mean, they keep this up. I mean, there's hands down. I mean, I would be surprised if they're not number one or two.
I see championships in the future. And
Wow.
the Astros and whoever other team has Rangers as well, recruiting some of these cats because like wow, these kids they can hit some dingers.
They can play. They can play
Definitely.
ball.
They can play ball, definitely.
No, that would be exciting and honestly awesome to see. Representing the valley
Oh, of course.
to the best.
They always represent in the valley. So,
Yeah.
hey, right in the valley, indeed, when it comes to the UTRGV baseball team, Vaqueros.
Always showing our opponents what UTRGV is all about.
Anyway, they're showing that the valley they can play ball. They can play ball. So,
Oh yeah.
so especially guys, hey, if you're in town, go catch a game when these kids are playing. Cause
Yes, you gotta support. You gotta support.
You're in for a great game.
Yes.
But hey, speaking of ball, the RGV Vipers, my boy, they clinched. They clinched. What did I say?
Yes.
What did I say,
I
my
mean,
brother?
was there ever a doubt? Was there ever a doubt?
Never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
Hey, our boy Hinton came through.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh yes, he did. Yes, he
Yeah.
did, man. Those Vipers, great. I mean, we knew that they were gonna get here. Let's see. Let's see if they can go all the way.
Oh, all the way. Oh, they will. They will.
Yeah,
No doubt.
man. But just a great team overall. I mean, for the Valley, for everybody here. I mean, to show them what we got here. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah,
Just
and they
amazing.
play tonight. They go up against the Oklahoma City Blues.
On their first playoff game.
First playoff game.
Man,
Yeah, so
we gotta catch one of those,
hey,
man.
it's on Tubi, guys. So
Hey.
yeah, if you can't go to the game, like watch it on Tubi.
Hey, and now's the time to get your tickets, man.
Oh, definitely.
Playoff time, playoff time.
Playoff time, definitely. Yeah. So support the Valley. Hey, Vipers, let's go, guys. Let's go, definitely. But now, on to the Diamond.
Ooh.
Opening day and opening weekend was great and rough.
Rough. It was both exciting, heartbreaking.
Yeah, well, exciting if you're a Rangers fan and heartbreaking if you're an Astros fan.
Yeah, if you're not, it was a tough week for Astros, but not that tough.
No. Like they balled. Although pitching was one of the main key issues there that I had a problem with that I've seen.
Preach.
On game one, Framer Valdez. For me, I don't know why I felt that Nera should have stayed with the team. He should have left. Framer should have left because the way he pitched that on game one, atrocious. The guy was practically a dog walker. He was walking everybody.
Come on.
You might as well have put on a Yankees uniform. For real, he was the New York player of the game, definitely.
It was a tough start, and it was like, it shouldn't have been the person to start. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh no, like start. No, like for me, as you say, like Dak's not the guy when it comes to quarterbacking with the
He's
Cowboys.
not.
Yeah, For me, that's how I see Framer. Like he is not the guy to be pitching, to starting pitching for the Astros. I felt this way for a long time, and I stand on that mountain. Now, when it came to Christian Javier, that in game two, homeboy, I believe in him. That's the way I was like, yes, yes. Although later on, Ryan Abreu with his game back, yeah, woo, he should have stayed suspended. The way he played, he started walking everybody else too.
Oh my lord!
So every lead we had, the relief pitcher or the starting pitcher was pretty much screwing over the whole team, and it was rough. It was rough, but like bitter of me saying this, but it's true. We were outplayed and outmanaged by the Yankees. Those guys, those New York boys, they came and they played. That I give them to them. But at the same time, the way the Astros played this past the opening day and throughout this whole series, those not the Astros. Those are not the Astros that everyone in Houston's used to seeing.
But look, they live and they learn. We live and we learn because they're our team. We live and we learn.
Yes.
What happened now in the second series?
Okay, against the Blue Jays. That's where I was.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, like now I'm happy because it's opening week. It's opening week. Either way, win or lose, I'm no bandwagon guys. As you can tell, I rock.
Yeah, we still support our team.
Yes, I rock the orange all the time, no matter what. Even though I'm still, I want our guys to win completely, but yeah,
of course.
But yes, yesterday's game was
dominating.
Those are the Astros. Those are the way it's supposed to play. The no-hitter, leaving them zero, not giving him an inch to score. It was great. It was a phenomenal game, and tonight they're going to continue the streak. I'm confident in saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, the way they played. 10-0?
Yeah, 10-0.
Who could argue?
Yeah, who could argue? Yeah, I'm expecting better.
I dare you.
Do it again.
I bet you a lot of bets are going on right now. And not against the Astros. They played. They dominated. They learned. I think it was just the beginning, jitters. Sometimes, some of the best teams, they always do that. That happens.
They were still in that spring training mindset, I guess. I don't know, or that maybe they underestimated the Yankees. Whatever the excuse was, is that pretty much Houston got their butts kicked opening day and weekend.
You know what? But it's fine because look right now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? What's done is done. We've learned. Like they have adapted. And I'm pretty sure they'll be ready again once they go up again.
Hey, they got back up and they started punching back.
Exactly. And I think by the time they face them again, I think Verlander's will be pitching. I would need to check up in on that. But hey, pitching's only going to get better. Yeah. Although I hope. I hope Framer Valdez, we're going to improve because if that was the case, hey.
Not like that.
Better, not for the Yankees, but for Houston. Jeez Louise.
Remember which one you represent.
Look at the uniform before you start pitching. But it's all right. It's all right. We won yesterday, and it was great, and that's the way they played, and that's how I know they're going to continue that. They got out of that little rut. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Se curaron de ojo. They're in Minute Maid Park.
Tell me about it.
Everyone's all like, Minute Maid Park's jinx. No, it isn't, guys. But anyhow, it was great seeing that win yesterday, and I hope it continues on.
Yeah.
Tonight and the rest of the series. The rest of the season.
No, I hear for both our Texas teams. Hopefully, yeah. The Rangers had a great week. They had a dominating week.
They went up against the Cubs, and despite losing that last game in that series, they pretty much proved the statement that the champs are here.
And right now, they are down 1-0. Still, what's it called, against the Rays right now as we're speaking, they're playing. So it's still really early.
It's still an early game.
Yeah,
that's a beauty, and that's a beautiful and scary thing about baseball. It could change at
any inning,
at a flip of a bat.
That's true.
That's true. But it's true. Though.
True.
Yeah. So I have confidence that the Rangers will win. Yeah, and they are going to go the distance and make a statement that they, too, are a dominant team of Texas as well.
Representing Texas.
Exactly, and they're representing
proud.
well.
Yeah, no.
Definitely.
Both teams, both teams,
Both teams. Yes,
both teams.
both teams, definitely. But yes, it's been an exciting week. So I don't even have to count down no more days.
We'll go ahead and
Now I'm
see.
just counting
Yeah,
wins.
now we're counting the days till the next game,
Oh, exactly.
like tonight.
Tonight, yeah. Now we gotta find the timer to count down the days till open when it comes to
Football.
football.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, you know what? Give us as many days as possible because we're going backwards. We're not going forward. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? But well, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Oh yeah. So before we talk about that,
Before we get there, because that's good. We don't got enough time.
before we get our blood pressures up here, let's give another shout out to our sponsors. Apogee Comics, the best in independent comic books. If you're looking for a great read, make your next comic book Apogee. Visit Apogee Comics on all their social medias and also on their website at www.apogeecomics.com.
And Rick's Auto Shop for all your auto repair needs.
Located on Indiana Street in Brownsville. Now, before we touch on football,
Touch the pigskin.
Let's go to half court of basketball, my brother.
Nice. We got a great week. We have great news. We have we have a lot of
edge of our seat news. Besides the Vipers, there's also coming out of Houston as well.
They're 2 games still behind to go ahead and try to go ahead and tie the Golden State to go ahead and be a part of the playoff picture. But in great news, tonight, Mavericks play the Golden State, giving also a Houston that plays tonight a chance to go ahead and change that to a 1 game instead of a 2 game to go ahead and be closer to that playoff picture. Regarding the Mavericks as well, they beat the Pelicans for the division. So far, let's see if they can keep it up to beat them. Right now, as of right now, we do have the playoff
that
picture.
NBA team with the weird name.
Yeah, those Pelicans. What kind of name is Pelicans?
Although, sorry to all the Pelican fans out there, but that's a weird name to have.
No offense. But right now, having the Mavericks in 5th place and the Pelicans in 6th, right now we have them playing as a playoff picture, the Clippers. Right now, the Mavericks. Ooh. So that seems like seems like a good game.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be definitely a good game.
If it stands, because if the Mavericks and also the Clippers and all the other teams stick with their wins and everything, assuming they stay with the same amount of wins, hopefully, like I said, the Mavericks look like they can keep on dominating and continue to dominate so they can give a long stretch between them and the Pelicans so they can win that division. That'll be a nice addition to our Texas teams.
Yeah, hopefully the Rockets can outplay the Timberwolves tonight and get that other win that they need. And the Mavericks, I'm confident the Mavericks are going to destroy the Golden State.
Yeah. I mean, good. Not only because they're a Texas team, but stats wise too.
The way they've been playing this season has been great.
I'm dominating. Yeah, it's been great. I mean,
I'm honestly confident to say that they're finals bound.
No, definitely. They continue to show us. They continue to go ahead and keep us proud. Let us know that they want to be in the playoffs and then they want to be there and to go ahead and also try to not because they're in the playoffs to continue to win for the division too.
Yeah,
they're fighting for that division title.
Definitely, and they're going to get it. I'm confident in that they're going to get it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great game between the Clippers and the Mavericks.
Yep. No. Yeah. But like you said, the key word is Rockets need to go ahead and do whatever they gotta do to get that win because that's a very important win.
Yeah, it is. It's a very important win. It's a necessary win.
It's a necessary.
Because they're pretty much almost out. They're under all the other teams below them. They're all out of the playoff contention. Mm-hmm. They have this chance.
They have
this chance. The chance is there.
Yeah.
But they need to go above and beyond and leave it all out there in the court and just prove that they are a dominant team.
Yep.
Texas, that these are brand new different Rockets.
Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah, because this is a chance that you got that the Mavericks are able to beat the Golden State stat wise. Like I said, not only was saying it, but statistically wise, they've been better in every almost every part. Rebounds, throwing Luca. I mean, points per game.
Yeah.
I mean, just phenomenal. Like they've been better than the Golden State. So it's a big chance that they're definitely gonna win.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I hope that they still continue because the way this team started off this NBA season to the way they are now, a totally different team from previous seasons. They have been phenomenal and dominating every golden aspect that every other fan from Houston wanted out of this team.
Yeah.
So to being 2 games away, oh man, come on guys, come on, prove that you guys are the Houston Rockets, that you guys are a dominant team in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning of the season, they were doing great. They did good. They slowed down a little bit, and then over these past couple of weeks, in past pan, they just sparked that to a short lead. A lead, like I mean, we're talking about what was it, 9, 10 games,
Yeah.
and they cut that down to 2. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. If they could do that, I mean, they could definitely cut to
They
games.
win on the winning streak, so I don't see why they would struggle against the Timberwolves.
No, yeah, exactly.
I know they don't disrespect the Minnesota. They're a dominant team. They've been proving that
that they're
from all the
dominating.
previous seasons. For us growing up, we're like the Timberwolves, but now they're like, oh, the Timberwolves.
Exactly. No, there. It's not gonna be a walk in the park.
Oh, it's not.
But
it's not.
But I do believe that Houston is the better team and can come out victorious over them.
No, yeah, no. I'm confident in that, and I agree with you 100% when it comes to that. And when it comes to the Spurs,
still the same. Nothing's changed.
Wemby got fined because he threw the ball into the.
just more to add. Like
Wemby got fined because he threw the ball towards the fans, not at a fan, to the fans. The game-winning ball.
Well, what are you gonna
San
do?
Antonio.
they just hate us because they hate us.
But it's all cool. It's all in jest.
Maybe tell the Spurs to go ahead and pay for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just paid his pocket. But yeah, it's only news coming out of San Antonio. That and like 2 other players were injured and out for the season. Not like it was selling.
That's fine. Just rest them anyways.
Yeah,
just
rest them. I'm like, just rest the rest of the season, guys.
Just go ahead.
It's okay.
Take a load off.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, hopefully we get the pick.
Well, that's one thing. I will be looking at that. Hopefully they do a smart move in that and take advantage of this.
We're definitely going to keep our eyes on that.
Yeah.
Draft. When it comes to the NFL draft, the NBA draft, and the MLB, our eyes are.
Woo!
Yeah, we'll be watching along, and we'll watch along with you guys. So
yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
It's gonna be we're gonna be looking out because the Spurs are gonna have a big chance, and they have. I mean, I'm wondering what they're gonna go ahead and do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but before we get down to the blood pressure segment,
let me take my medication.
Let's give another shout out to our sponsors. Apogee Comics, the best in independent comic books. If you're looking for a great read, make your next comic book Apogee. Visit Apogee Comics on all their social media sites and also on their website at www.apogeecomics.com.
And Rick's Auto Shop for all your auto repair needs.
Located on Indiana Street in Brownsville. Now, how about them Cowboys?
Oh, like I just said, we're going backwards then forward. I don't know what's going on. Vaughn, our running back, they're like, it's gonna be our 1-2 punch with Dow. I mean, I don't know about that. I really don't know. Yeah. Now, there's good news that's circling around. I myself, I know a lot of people don't like Zeke. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe the point is that they shouldn't see him as a running back. They should see him as the 1 or 2 yard shortage. That's for sure. Because out of his whole career with the Cowboys, he probably messed up one or twice that he didn't get a short yardage, and almost out of all the times that were 1 or 2 yards from a first down to the goal line, he did not disappoint me. I would put my money on him, and he would go ahead and do it. That guy, they would try to stop him, and he would push through. He just wouldn't give up. That's why I love Zeke, because he just showed determination. Yeah, it was 1 or 2 yards, but those 1 or 2 yards, look at how many 1 or 2 yards would have been a touchdown this season. It was, or kept the game going for that matter. I mean, so I am excited about that. Hopefully, it is true that we are going to reunite ourselves with Zeke. I would love to see that. The question that I would have is that with the duel between Zeke, Dowell, or Zeke, Dowell, and Vaughn, would that be enough to create the running game that we could continue? Because I will say Zeke does not have that speed, elusiveness that as he had before, to go ahead and run all over the field, in the middle of the field at least. He's our 1-2 punch, to say, like I said, he is dominating the hammer, the 1-2 short yards, from the goal line for a first down. That's for sure. But that will be enough to go ahead and create that? That's the question, I guess, at least in the running game that I'm looking at right now. I don't know right now. They are looking at a running back. They're looking at actually the UT's running back, the one that we were talking about.
Oh, Jonathan Brooks.
Yes, there you go. They were looking at him. Hopefully they do. If they do create or they do get him, that's going to be another questionable thing, because
that would be a great snag by that.
I agree. I totally agree.
That kid get ball.
The problem is you never know how they do in the pros.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I think that one of the biggest things, which some people say it's a disappointment, some people are not, Reggie Bush. I think Reggie Bush was oh my God. And he did great. Don't get me wrong, he did great, but he wasn't what he was in college, and it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
And so I guess we'll have to wait and see, but it would be a promising prospect to add to the running back teams.
Yeah.
Now, would it be too many running backs, and would they have to cut? That's what I would be afraid of. What kind of cuts would they be? Because the first one, that if anything goes wrong, who do you think they're gonna want to cut first?
Yeah.
Zeke. And I don't know, I definitely don't feel like Vaughn could be that hammer to Dowell's running.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see Zeke being able to do that, but I'm seeing more the opposite. Like, will Dow be able to do the Pollard to Zeke on that 1-2 punch back, like back then, how it was successfully done, very good in that way.
Yeah.
Would he be able to go ahead and do it? I think about it the other way, but we'll go ahead and see regarding the running. That's the running game, I guess. And quarterback rumors, Murray. The one quarterback I said I would not take for sure. The Cowboys seem to have gotten mixed up that the Kyler Murray would be a trade for Dak, and I'm like, what? The one guy said no. You go to the guy and say no, but you go to all the ones they say yes, go for it, go do it. No. Like, well, one, injury prone. Two, he's too much of a runner. I don't like running quarterbacks. I've said it before. They're because of injury, they get injured. There goes our whole season. Let's say he does amazing. First 3 dominating games, 7 games dominating. He gets injured. That's it. What are we gonna do? We're out. We're definitely. It's gonna be tough to get back to that or to replace him, even if he did that. That's why, even if you're running quarterback, I really don't like it because it's prone injury. And he's too much of a runner than a thrower. in my opinion.
Yes.
Is he good? Yes, I give him credits due. I mean, he did good with the Cardinals, although he's looking to go ahead and be, I believe, traded to a different team though. If not already, I believe I haven't kept up with it, but I did look like another team was looking to go ahead and get him.
Yeah.
And really, 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 I would not like that.
Mm.
But hopefully, we dodge a bullet with that one.
No, yeah, I believe we did. Yeah, I agree with you. That guy, no.
Yeah, no.
Between him and Dak, I just choose Dak.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, choose better of two evils, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And there's something that's like, I hear a lot of people talking about right now about Dak too, is that, like, you know what, we trade Dak to the Giants, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, with the Giants, because the Giants look like they're gonna pick him up if we let him go.
Yeah.
And it's probably true because they've been picking up everything they can.
The scraps of
Yeah, they're putting up pieces
That's
of
what
everything.
my mind of like why Stingley went to the Giants of all teams. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm surprised this myself, but you know what? I guess that's the NFL for you.
Singletary Stingley.
Singletary. I was gonna Singletary.
The Stingley Jr. is still with the Texans.
I'm shocked though too. Me too. I'm shocked. I'm shocked myself. I think he was better than Barkley, to be honest. In my opinion,
he is better than Barkley.
Yeah, it was more impressive. So they went a step up. Hopefully, Singletary Singletary's career doesn't end up like Barkley
becoming just injury prone and made out of porcelain
because of overuse and not enough,
not enough healing time.
Yeah, well, going back to Dak, I mean, they're saying that, okay, wouldn't it be something if Dak beats the Cowboys and he's in a different uniform, or specifically in the Giants, with the Giants? And you know what? I would say that is very possible. Nobody said that that's not possible, because we're gonna be out there looking for a quarterback. We're still gonna be having to look for a quarterback. We have to go ahead and see how long did it take us before Dak to find him? Even before that, how many quarterbacks did we go through? Like 5, 4. You know what I mean? Even before then, it's very possible. But now, what would impress me is that's not the question. We know Dak can play regular season games. The question would be, would he be able to win playoff games in that team?
When the getting gets good,
exactly. We're getting that Super Bowl title, because that is what we're looking for. Because that's what that Dak's been lacking. He can get us wins. We know during regular season we've had 3 seasons, 12-5. We understand he can play during the regular season, but he can't finish. And he can't get us there to that title. We've already seen that. We've established that, and that is the question to everybody saying, Dak is one of the best quarterbacks out there right now. Yeah, he is.
He is one of the best quarterbacks out there.
He is. Right now, he is one of the best quarterbacks out there.
Definitely.
And will he probably be able to beat the Cowboys? Yeah. Because you know what, going out, we're gonna be still looking for his replacement, and it takes a very long time to find a good quarterback, as other teams have even had trouble with themselves, if not already still fighting to go ahead and find a quarterback to best suit the teams. It is very possible, but the question, that's not the reason why we would get rid of him, is because he can't get us the title that we want, which is the Super Bowl title. And that is the thing that a lot of people that talk about that. You know what? That is the point of getting rid of Dak, not because I hate him, or this. No, it's because he can't get us where we need to go, where we want to go. You know what I mean? He go win a Super Bowl with that team, then I'd be impressed, and I'd be like, oh snap! You know what? Maybe I'd be like, geez, what happened over here? What's going on? You know what I mean? Pull up DeMarcus Ware. You know what I mean? Pull up DeMarcus Ware. I mean, that was very sad and heartbreaking.
Oh yeah, it was. But hopefully, the situation in Dallas changes up. You sound like a broken record.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the drought.
But as the Cowboys fans, as Texas fans, we just want them to win.
I know. I mean,
How
I
long has that
just
drought been already? A championship drought?
too long. I mean,
Too long.
we see the possibilities. We see so much successful seasons.
Exactly.
We're in the playoffs almost every year. Yeah, well, almost
Your blood
every
pressure. Your
year.
blood pressure.
Almost every year in the playoffs. We don't go all the way.
Yes.
You know, when some teams don't even make it to the playoffs, and the one time they do, they go all the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like that it's gotten to a point that it's comedic. It's become a punchline.
It's become a joke. Yeah.
Dallas is becoming a punchline.
Yeah.
Even oh yeah, they get to the playoff, but they're gonna choke in the first round.
Yeah,
And
it's
once they've
become
had it, they end up choking the first round, and it's frustrating. Like yeah, it's frustrating for us as fans. Imagine how they feel as an organization. The players that put their heart into it. What is that missing ingredient? What is keeping them from Super Bowl glory? You know what I mean?
I probably sound like a broken record now, and I would love to say that, but I think management right there already knows the answer to that, but I think they're hoping they're for a different outcome with the same thing, with the same mixture, and they're not gonna see that until they see that without Dak is the answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I think it's gotten to the point that a lot of fans are starting to see that as well too.
No,
Even
definitely.
even those that defended Dak Prescott.
This year was the best.
Yeah. He has great stats and all that, but when it comes time the crunch time, he can come in. He can't reach that goal. He chokes.
Yep.
He chokes.
And like you brought up a good thing, stats.
Yeah.
That's you're right. You know, and it's like, oh, you hate him, but look at his stats, and it's like for whatever, it's just because he hasn't won anything. No, I'm a Romo fan. I defended Romo to the death.
Yeah.
With so many people that talk bad about Romo, that say Romo did nothing, Romo was nothing, he was not a good quarterback. No, I defend him because if you look at his stats. At the time that he kept on playing with Brady, he was better. His stats were way better than Brady's, and he made things happen with less. The Cowboys, I'm sorry, they management again, I think, really screwed him over because they didn't give him enough weapons to go ahead and do that. Because I mean, honestly, a lot of people might argue with a lot of different weapons that they gave him, but to be honest, his best running back that is said to with statistically said, and people say is Julius Jones. And where did he end up? With the Eagles, and then nowhere. Miles Austin. I mean, he look at what he did with T.O., and that's it. He was at the end of his career. Dez, where is he? And look at what he was able to do with Dez. Because after the Cowboys, where did Dez go? Nowhere. he tried out.
They go deep in thought. Did he go to Green Bay? No, he went to Minnesota. No?
Minnesota right? Got injured and then on the practice.
At the practice, right?
On practice.
I'm like, wait, he went to the north. I know that.
He went to somewhere.
He went
to the north.
He went to the north somewhere. That I do know, but which still, like, I was Minnesota.
Winter's coming.
It came early for him.
You know what? Get back in the cobija, man. Get back in the couch. Get back to your snuggie. Boy, I mean, he definitely did, because he just went there, practice, boom. Out. Yeah. And but like I said, nobody took him in, and nobody go ahead and and look what he was able to do. And these are the weapons that supposedly Romo had. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I mean, look at what he was able to do. It was just so amazing. I loved watching him play. And so it's not because he doesn't have anything. He doesn't want playoff games, or he hasn't. I mean, Romo, look at Romo. And like I said, I'll defend him because you could see the potential. You could see that what he was able to do. And that's that he was throwing most of the time. Yeah. He was always throwing.
Yeah. But hopefully the situation improves in Dallas, because It's looking like the Texans are the top team.
Well, at this rate, I mean, they got CJ. I mean, that's the thing is that like with just CJ.
The guys they signed, it's looking great.
I look the key. I think the key word in anything is like look at the quarterback. And to be honest, it's like they could have anybody, but CJ is the key player. Without CJ, they're not gonna do or perform as what they could do with. I mean, I'm gonna be honest right there, and that, look at us. We have everything else, but we don't got a guy like CJ. And look at the difference.
It's like I said, like you can have all the weapons you want,
Exactly.
all the weapons you can get us, todo, the offense and defense. But if your quarterback can't quarterback for beans, your team it just looks pretty.
I mean, it's so sad.
It's like a Corvette with a Nissan engine.
Exactly. Yeah, because I mean, what's the point of having great receivers if you can't get them the ball?
Yeah, exactly. And that, it's rough saying this as a Cowboys fan, but that's the way it looks right now with the Cowboys.
Yeah,
they had all the weapons, but like this season, but Dak wasn't. They have all the cooking utensils, but the chef.
Look, I think this past season, exactly. We saw it. I think a lot, like you said, a lot more fans saw that he was just not it. Look, if you're gonna keep him this year, just ultimatum and stick with it. You know what? Hey, get us to the Super Bowl, and we'll talk. And you're continuing this conversation. Prove everybody wrong. Prove me wrong, prove everybody wrong. Show everybody that you, Dak Prescott, can take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm not even asking to win it. Just take us to the Super Bowl. I mean, you know what I mean? Take us there. And you know what? You know what? Hey, continue your contract. You know what? But it's already been too many years for someone to say, hey, you know what? Give him some more time.
Yeah.
No, he's already a veteran player.
He already had enough time.
He already had enough time. You know what? I would say, if you keep him this year, ultimatum. You don't get us to where you need him. I'm sorry.
The secondary that they have right now, the one that's competing in the second number, Trey Lance.
Yeah.
I feel that kid's gonna be probably the one that's taking over the reins of quarterbacking in Dallas.
I would love to see how he does. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving him a chance. I want to see what he's able to do. I mean, what's the point of having a car there without test driving it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or putting in some miles on it because you don't know how it performs. You know what I mean? You got that's one thing. But the thing that scares me about that is that they still have Rush at second string, and they've been saying that he hasn't been able to beat Rush out of that second string. So that's what scares me about Lance. That he hasn't been able to go ahead and beat Rush out of that second string. Because why don't they just? I mean, in that case, I don't know why don't they just switch him and let him play and see what he's got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have loved to see him against the 49ers game last year because, like I said, who better of a team that you came from?
It would have been the perfect pick for that.
Exactly.
It would have been, yes.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to do better than against anybody else than that team because he already knows them. Yes. He's played with them, for them, and you know what I mean? Yeah, he would have been able to see what he's got.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's disappointing because that's a loss in our spot. Yeah. Loss for us because we could have seen a lot. We could have seen something.
Well, let's see how that turns out.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see what this season has in store for us. Not too excited though.
Yeah.
Not too excited.
Football season's already been over for how many months already? A couple of months already?
2 months. 2 months.
And
yeah.
So much news and so much controversy and drama has happened before then.
It's because, like I said, all we needed was a Derrick Henry, and then we started off. Now we're taking like 5, 6, 7. But
the domino effect went opposite.
What happened? Now we need 2 running backs, and then
Dallas went like this, and the Texans went bam.
Well, I mean, they did the smart thing, and they added where they needed. They added where they needed.
They seen who they built around. They seen how CJ is.
2 keywords. It was 2 keywords. Protect CJ and get yourself a defense.
Mm-hmm. They tightened up that defense. exactly the way what we predicted it.
Yep.
Tighten it up, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. And as a Texan, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm a Texans fan as well, and that's why I'm saying that this team is Texas' brand new state team. That is no longer the Cowboys. The Cowboys took a back seat after that abysmal game.
Kind of hard to say. Even the Cowboys being lions.
Hey. You can't deny that.
I can't deny CJ.
Yeah.
I can't deny CJ.
Okay.
I can't deny CJ.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll see because, like I said, if they don't protect CJ enough, he gets injured.
Uh-huh.
There goes a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
There goes the whole season.
Yeah.
Which is where we go back to the same thing. But in good news, CJ's not that much of a runner.
No.
You can see that he passes, he scrambles, and he goes around. So he's a clutch player. I mean, that's why that's why I say he's a great quarterback, natural and good. Now it's gonna be harder for him this season though. Yeah. It will be harder because now teams have tape on him and know how he plays. Yeah. So it's not gonna get easier for him. So this season is really gonna show that super shine or shine, because I really don't doubt that CJ cannot keep up with the quarterbacks in this league. I don't believe that. Yeah. I don't believe it. I see a super shine possibility and a shine possibility for him, because it will get harder. It only gets harder. This is the NFL. You know what I mean? You got tape on him. They get to know how you play, and that's injuries and injuries. See, not only his injuries, but you build a great offensive line. Somebody gets hurt. Things happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, things happen. So not only his injuries, but others. So you see, it's the NFL. You never know. Of course. You never know. But looking for the best.
Yeah, definitely. Best for both teams.
Yeah.
Hopefully Dallas picks up speed.
And see, I mean, for God's sake, for all we know, maybe they're just dominating overall because everybody else picks up the slack instead of having a start. But I don't know. I mean, it's always seemed like a dominating start, and then
that could be another thing. That could be another thing. The salary cap, they open up. Hey, you know what? We can offer you this much if you come to our team. A lot of rookies.
Well, I think that's the biggest problem. Jerry Jones being a bit too stingy.
A little bit of gordito.
Yeah. I don't understand why. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But maybe this is good too, because you know what? Maybe he's doing something right, and you know what? Make somebody bring out the best in them to fight with all they got. Definitely. And get some superstars out of get some shine out of that. Yeah. Get some dirt off that star and become a star yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that drought.
Yeah.
How many years have you been already? Since
94? 94. 94.
Since we were kids. Yeah. Before we had this.
94.
We had this, but we
94. I was born when they won. My 92. Oh, man. But so it has been a long time.
Yeah. The way you said that.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. So much pain in that sense. It's been a long time.
Hey, but you watch out other teams, and calm down, because we're definitely far from being the worst.
Oh yeah.
There's some droughts out there, 49ers.
Well, that's another thing. At least they don't choke in the main show too. So hey, that's there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They calm down, man. Still haven't gotten that Super Bowl title in a while, too.
Yeah. Well, time to our favorite segment of the show, guys. Ponte pilas, and ese es mi hijo.
Now.
What do you want? Good news or bad news?
It's always go with the bad news first.
You know what? I think for this case, it's gonna be all good news.
Well, for the most part, I guess. Yeah.
So let's start with eso es mi hijo.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah. Well, actually, we have a tie for this week.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Roel Blanco of the Houston Astros. Ese es mi hijo for hitting a no-hitter breaking another record in franchise history for a no-hitter game at Minute Maid.
Man, just amazing. I mean, 10-0. Sheesh,
Yeah,
with
10-0,
Sue.
yeah.
He made that possible
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
man, just amazing.
And reignited that fire that team needed. That the whole team, they're all hitting dingers. They're all nothing but home runs.
The momentum, he
The home
shifted
runs.
that momentum
Yeah.
completely their
Even
Astros
Jeremy
way.
Pena, they broke that drought he had since July.
Come on, you get one.
And I say it was because of him. But hey, ese es mijo Red Blanco. Congratulations, ese es mijo award. We need to get trophies to send them. Random players start getting trophies.
Why not? Let's send them off. We'll send them off by mail.
But you know what? He gets a Esos Mico award from Tailgate 956.
There you go.
Yeah. And another one goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
For their dominating, performance right now, being able to beat the Pelicans to that division title right now. Hopefully, like we said before, they can keep it up, and I have no doubt that they can. They've been dominating. Luka, man,
That Magic.
averaging 34 points a game, man.
Amazing.
Dominating.
Amazing.
Not only by not only that. I mean, he is leading in the NBA.
Yes.
34 points per game. He's the leader in points per game.
Yes, and they're only going to get better.
Can't wait to see him in the playoffs, man.
They're finals bound.
Definitely.
The Mavericks are finals bound.
Yeah.
You can see it happening. You can definitely see it happening.
Man.
But now, the Ponte Pilas Award. Now, when it comes to Ponte Pilas here in Tailgate, we usually give it to the team or player that's sucking, pretty much.
That needs to put on their big boy pants.
They change something and pretty much, get something going to win.
Hey, you need to buck it up.
But in this case, we say this with the most positivity behind it. The Ponte Pilas, it goes to the Houston Rockets because we believe in you guys. You guys started off on such an awesome pace and continuing, and we're on a winning streak.
Yep.
They were on a winning streak. Unfortunately, they lost against the Mavericks.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you know what? We can calm that down.
Yeah,
we can calm that down.
Relax. Yeah.
Let's pretend that wasn't there.
Yeah. But either way, it was a great game, and they're 2 games away.
Exactly. And then tonight,
you can make it 1 game.
Exactly.
You can make it 1 game. So we say it with the most positivity, Ponte Pilas, and show those Timberwolves what the Rockets are made of.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. They need to go ahead and show them what they got, perform their best out there, and change that lead to one game away.
Yes.
From being in the playoffs.
You guys can make it. So yes, Ponte Pilas, but in the most positive way that we can actually put it here.
Yeah, you do. Hey, they went 9 games from 9 to 2 games.
Yes.
And been consistently staying stuck in that 2.
Yeah.
Come on. It's time to go ahead and change that gear.
Yeah. Jump the gear and, go all the way. Let's go, Houston. Let's go. Show them what the Rockets are made of.
Pull a Fast and Furious. Show those 10 gears.
Well, guys, that's about wraps it up for today's episode of Tailgate 956. Once again, I'm Rene Garza Jr.
And I'm Freddie Guevara.
And we'll see you at the next Tailgate. My brother, we got a 12-pack and the Astros game's calling to us.
Ooh.
Let's go open those bad boys.
Let's go finish watching that game.
Let's go. Oh, man, hopefully they continue this winning streak, man.
Definitely. Was it 10-0?
Definitely.
Another 10-0 game.
Oh, definitely another 10.